What's on, guys? Welcome back to another TR7 tutorial. Last week we had Harry doing frontside ollies on the mini ramp, and we asked you to comment below what trick you want us to do next. We had a comment from Dan Marsh asking for frontside tail stool or tail slide, so that's the one I'm going to be teaching you guys today. In order to achieve the frontside tail slide or tail stool, you want to be nice and comfortable doing frontside 5-0 where you're stood up on top of the ramp, and also tail stools. Get nice and comfortable balancing with all your weight on that back foot. So to break this tutorial down to make it nice and easy to follow, we're going to be working on stalling the tail slide first on the nice small quarter pipe, and then once we've got the hang of that, we're going to be working towards sliding it across the coping over on the mini ramp. So when you're approaching this one, you want to make sure that your back foot is kind of either in the middle of the tail or just over to the heel side of the board, because when you come up you're going to be turning that way. So if your foot's all the way on or hung off by your toes, you'll find that as you kick it round, your back foot may slip off. And then with your front foot, it's good to have it nice and solidly on the board, because that foot is just going to be guiding the nose round, so you just want to keep it firmly in one position for the whole thing. As you're coming into the ramp, you want to think about pre-winding those arms so you're ready to spin into it. It's like heading for that front 5-0 where you get your truck on, but you're going to turn just a bit extra so it goes all the way around to the tail. Another thing to think about is when you're coming into this, you're going to have your weight quite centered, but as you turn, once that tail comes onto the coping, you need all of your weight up here on top of the deck on that back leg. Once you're up here, all you've got to do is drop back in. So that was the tail stool. Now we're going to move over to the mini ramp and work towards doing a tail slide. So when it comes to sliding this trick, a lot like the 50-50 grind, it's all about the angle that you take into it. So if you go nice and straight, that's great for a stool, but you're not going to slide. If you come in at an angle and do the same technique, getting that tail on the coping, it's much more likely to slide all the way across. But that's not all there is to it. When you're doing the slide, it's important that not only that you lean on your back leg so that it slides nice and comfortably, but you want to be leaning backwards a little bit as well, because if you lean forward, it's probably going to stick on the coping and you're not going to slide at all. If you lean back, it will be nice and cruisy. When you're getting onto it, you want to make sure that your tail is all the way on, all the way up until your truck is touching that coping. Because if you're any less than that, it's much more likely to stick. If you're all the way on, it should slide nice and freely. So that was frontside tail stools and tail slides. I hope this video helped. Remember to comment below if there's something that you want us to do for next week's tutorial. Remember to click subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications so that you're always the first to see our videos. Thank you, goodbye.